Well, guys, it's rather warm. I'm enjoying a nice smoke. Devil's Holiday in my new system pipe. I don't know really much about it. It's stamped City, made in England, and there's a mouthpiece that you just stick in here and its first smoke. And yes, I want to talk about sex today. Something happened to me some days ago. It was after the German semi-final match at the World Championship in Brazil. And at the dance class that my wife and I attend, there was a young lady who told us about an interview that she heard in the radio, where a German professor was asked if he had watched the game, and he said no, he didn't watch the game. He and his wife went to bed, and they played a long and extended game of love. And this young lady who told us about that, she was, how can he talk about that in public? How can he say something like that on the radio? And I've been thinking about this for the time since then, because somehow I don't really understand it. We have sex everywhere. We have scantily clad women, and sometimes David Beckham on the billboards. We have Katy Perry and others in music videos, and well, you just have to listen to the songs. Most of them are about sex nowadays. You go to the movies or watch television, and in, well, let's say 80% of the cases you'll find people having sex somewhere. And there's this man who is married, and he mentions with very quaint words that instead of watching a football game, he and his wife played the game of love. Ein langes, ausführliches Liebesspiel in German. And I don't think she goes around the city of Wuppertal always closing her eyes to the billboards, and I don't think she leaves the cinema when you see naked people in a bed. What's happened here? Because I think, what is more natural than two married people having sex? I would say it's a rather grave symptom that something is very, very wrong with their marriage if they don't. Okay, there are diseases that inhibit you, but there are other ways around it. And I believe that, well, that's normal, that married people have sex. And as the way she told it, he wasn't conjuring up any images. There weren't any descriptions of anything. He wasn't painting a picture of his wife. He wasn't doing anything like that. It wasn't lewd. It was just the mention of him and his wife having sex. And I don't understand it. I don't really understand what has happened here. That this really normal occurrence of sex makes people think it's something icky, whereas going out in the street, going to movies, nobody seems to care anymore. Now, I could understand people who say we have too much sex everywhere and we don't need it. Okay. But accepting part of it and feeling somehow weird at the other part? Okay. I don't understand it. I would love to hear something from you, love to get some input from out there. Well, I don't understand it, and to be honest, I'm married, 25 years, 3 children. Guess what we did? Have a nice day and see you again here.